Do you ever feel like your paycheck disappears the moment it hits your account? Like no matter how much you earn, you're always running out of money? What if I told you there's one simple rule that could change all of that? Hi there and welcome to today's video. If you've ever struggled with money, and let's be honest, most people have, you're in the right place. We're not here to talk about complicated budgets, spreadsheets, or cutting out every little joy in life. We're here to talk about one rule that can transform the way you handle money. It's simple, it's powerful, and if you stick to it, it can save you from being broke forever. So let's dive in. The problem with traditional budgeting. You've probably heard all the usual budgeting advice. Make a list of expenses, track every penny, cut out your daily coffee. But let's face it, that approach feels overwhelming and restrictive. And most people give up after a month. Why? Because traditional budgeting focuses too much on what you can't do with your money. That's not sustainable. Instead of focusing on limitations, let's flip the script and focus on priorities. That's where the rule comes in. Ready? Here it is, pay yourself first. What does it mean to pay yourself first? Paying yourself first means treating your savings as the most important bill you have. Think of it this way. When your paycheck comes in, the first thing you do is set aside money for your future. Not rent, not groceries, not Netflix, you. It's simple. Take a percentage of your income. Start with 10% if you can, but even 5% is better than nothing. And move it to a separate savings or investment account. This is non-negotiable. You do it before paying anything else. Why? Because if you wait until the end of the month to save, there's a good chance nothing will be left. Life has a funny way of eating up all the money you leave lying around. Why this rule works. Now let's talk about why this rule is so powerful. First, it forces you to prioritize yourself. Most people pay everyone else first. Their landlord, the grocery store, the utility companies, and leave themselves with the leftovers. Paying yourself first flips that equation. Second, it builds discipline without overcomplicating things. You don't need a fancy budget or hours of number crunching. Just set up an automatic transfer to your savings account and let it run. The less you have to think about it, the better. Finally, it creates a sense of control. Even if you're starting small, watching your savings grow month after month gives you a sense of progress and security. And that's priceless. But what about my bills? I know what you're thinking. That sounds great, but I barely have enough to cover my bills as it is. Here's the thing. When you pay yourself first, you force yourself to adjust. You'll naturally find ways to cut back on unnecessary expenses. Maybe you'll eat out less or cancel a subscription you don't use. The point is, you'll make it work because you've already made saving a priority. And trust me, you won't miss those little sacrifices when you see your savings grow. The bigger picture. Paying yourself first isn't just about building an emergency fund or saving for a vacation. It's about creating financial freedom. The money you save can eventually be invested to grow even more through stocks, real estate, or other assets. This is how you stop living paycheck to paycheck and start building real wealth. And here's the best part. Once you've automated this process, you're free to focus on living your life. No more stressing about where your money is going. You'll know exactly where it's going, to your future. So there you have it, the one budgeting rule you need to save big and stop staying broke. Pay yourself first. It's simple, it's effective, and it works. Start small if you have to, but start. And don't wait for the perfect time, because there's no such thing. The best time to start is now. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on taking control of your money. And remember, financial freedom isn't about how much you make, it's about what you do with what you have. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.